Okay, I have a few more exercises for you today. Stretches, exercises, whatever you want to call them. But again, remember the best thing to do is always get out and have a workout. Okay, so if you're spending lots of hours at the computer, these are a couple more activities I'd like you to try and do for yourself to help relieve some of the muscle stress and give those muscles a little bit of work, and the muscles that aren't working, and a little bit of stretch for those that are. Okay, so for start, let's just start with the circles back from the shoulders. Take a deep breath in and exhale, and another deep breath in and exhale. Take a deep breath up. Bring the arms back behind the head. Now pull your elbows back. Now as you're pulling your elbows back, I want you to resist with your head, gently press backwards, but as you do that, resist with your hands. Okay, make the area through the back there work a little bit. Elbows back, resist with your head, and make sure that the hands are pushing against the head. Hold that for a few counts, and release it. Now, if you can't hold it for 5 counts, okay, because it's too intense, hold it for 2. If you can hold it for 10 counts and that works for you, hold it for 10, but try it 2 or 3, maybe 4 times. Again, hands behind the head, elbows back, resist with the head, against the hands, pushing in the opposite direction, and hold that there. Remember to breathe while you're doing this. Avoid holding the breath. And release. Bring the arms down. Once again, give them a quick little circle or 2. Now the next one, you're sitting up, I want you to press your elbows against the back of your chair. If you have arms on your chair, rest the forearms on the chair, and all you're simply going to do, brace yourself and push back with those elbows. Make those muscles through the back work a little bit. Push hard enough that you can feel them start contracting. Feel them tightening, and then release it. Try it again. Push back and release. Again, try it 3 or 4 times with a count of 3 or 4, or if you want to, count up to 8 or 10. However, if you find that 4 or 5 counts is too long, then start at 2. Now, if you don't have a back on your chair, you can do the same thing against the wall. Press the elbows into the wall. You have to brace with your body on this one because you haven't got it seated on a chair. And just hold that there, again, for a count of 3 or 4, 5 or 6, and release it. And then try again. Push against the wall with those elbows. Feel that working through the back. When you're standing up, you're going to work a little bit more other body parts because you're having to brace yourself. So that's why this one will be better strictly for the back when you're sitting in a chair. Release that. Okay, so the next one I want you to do is a chin tuck. Quite often we're leaning forward in any activity, driving, perhaps eating and talking, working at the computer. Okay, so again, you want to try and line up the ear above the shoulder. This time what I want you to do is pull your chin back in. It's called a chin tuck. Pull it back in and then release it. Pull your chin back in and release it. And pull back in and release it. And again, do that 3 or 4 times, okay, just so that you can feel this here strain, okay, relieved by pulling back on that chin. Okay, now take a deep breath up. Now I want you to leave your arm up, but the other arm comes down. Now what you're going to try and do is keep that arm as straight as you can and lean to the side. Try and stay with your hands, elbow, shoulder, and hip, basically all in the same line. Release it and switch sides. And again, try and keep that arm straight in line with the ear and shoulder and lean. Try and stretch the lower hand down towards the floor. But again, you want to try and stretch out through here, almost like you're trying to pull that armpit away from its hip. And then release. And again, deep breath up. Pull the elbows down. Pull the elbows back. Hold it. And release. Once again, take a deep breath up. You can try the side thing a couple of times. Bring the arms down. And then give yourself a big hug. Pat yourself on the back. And you did it. Great job. Try that a few times through the day and see if you're a little bit less sore and uncomfortable through the head, neck, and shoulders. Thanks, and we'll see you next time.